Hey there, I'm Liv and welcome back to my channel Endless Pages. Welcome to today's video. Today's video is my TBR for the month of June. So I swear each month my TBR keeps getting crazier and crazier, and this month is no exception. I'm participating in 3 readathons. First of all, the Marvelathon. This is created by Lisa from Lisa Does Live. Then the Desertathon. This is created by Jane from the Bookaholic. And finally, the Not So Safe for Work readathon, the Crowning Round, and this is created by Paige from Pages with Paige. So let's just jump into it. So I think we're going to talk about the Marvelathon first. So again, this is created by Lisa from Lisa Does Life. I'm very excited to participate in Marvelathon. I don't really talk about it, I don't think much, other than my vlogs, but I am a massive fan of the MCU. It's like my whole personality, so as soon as I saw that this was happening, I was so excited, and there was no way I wasn't going to do this readathon this month. So I'm going to be Team Black Panther because I love Jem from Bookish Gem, and this is the channel, the team that she is leading, so I have to join her team. So let's just jump straight into the prompts. Prompt number 1 is Captain America. This is read a 5-star prediction. I probably should have ordered the books right before I started filming. One sec, let me find it. For my 5-star prediction, I'm doing All That's Left in the World by Eric J. Brown. This is like an apocalyptic YA book. This is about 2 boys, Jamie and Andrew, and there's a catastrophic event that wipes out most of Earth's population. Jamie kind of finds himself alone in the woods, and then he comes across an injured Andrew. And Jamie is compelled to help, so they start this friendship, and they're, you know, determined to survive together, but the friendship starts to grow into something a little bit more. So they're hoping for safety and community, but they have to kind of work their way through a perilous journey through a world that has been torn apart. So I put this as a 5-star prediction because it's an apocalyptic story. I don't read a lot of apocalyptic stuff, but I want to read more. I do though watch a lot of apocalyptic shows. So I know that it's a trope that I absolutely love, like, you know, zombie apocalypse, end of the world, like The Walking Dead, The Last Man, literally anything that's set in like after a catastrophe, the end of the world, I'm there for it. So why not read a book set in this kind of trope that I love, and a YA book, so win-win. I'm really excited. I feel like I will like this. I hope I do. Yeah. Second prompt, X-Men, read a book with found family. For that I am doing Radio Silence by Alice Osman. As I probably said a million times on this channel, I'm a massive fan of the Heartstopper series. I love it so much. I love the writing style, so I slowly want to make my way through her other works, slowly until I've read them all. So this one is about a girl called Frances, and Frances is a study machine. Nothing's going to get in her way, not her friends or the dark secret that she is keeping. And then one day she meets this person called Aled, a person that she feels like unafraid to be herself in front of, and then there's the trust between them is broken by something, so she has to kind of confront her past and to confess why Carrie's disappeared. So this apparently is another work that has amazing representation and amazing kind of understanding of teenagers and your identity and all of those kind of themes that are explored in Heartstopper. So I know this is a really popular work of hers, so I'm excited. Prompt number 3 is Captain Marvel, read a book with a female protagonist. For that I'm doing Defy the Night by Bridget Kemmer. So to be honest, the only reason I picked this book for this month was because it had a purple cover, which is Team Black Panther's team colour, so it gets you bonus points. Otherwise I probably wouldn't have picked it up this month, but anyway, I'll read it. So this is set in this world where there's this illness and only the rich can afford to buy a cure, and there's this prince who rules alongside his brother with an iron fist. And there's this main character called Tessa, and Tessa is an outlaw. She robs from the rich to give to the poor, along with her handsome friend Weston. And then Tessa realizes that the only way to save her people is to assassinate the king. And then she goes on this journey to assassinate him, and she realizes she's going to be forced to work with the people that she vowed to destroy. Prompt number 4 is Miles Morales, and that is to read a graphic novel. So for that, I'm going to be reading Saga. This is by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona, illustrated, I believe, by Fiona Staples. This has been on my TBR for way too long. I believe it's just about two people that are from opposite sides. They're both soldiers in this galactic war. And I think they fall in love and risk it all by bringing a life into the world. That's all I know. That's all I want to know. The illustrations are like absolutely stunning and gorgeous. I love the art style. It looks so like sci-fi, which I'm really excited about as well. And I have been meaning to pick up more graphic novels, so I think this is the perfect one to start with. Prompt number 5 was Iron Man, pick a poll picked book. So I'll pop it here. I put up a poll of just emojis on Twitter. The musical note was Where the Crawdads Sing. The umbrella was Nevermore, book 1. But those two lost. The winning one was this book right here. I'm just going to pop those there for now. And that is Before You Knew My Name by Jacqueline Bublitz. So ever since I bought this last month, I have been so looking forward to getting it. I'm so excited that it was picked. Like, it was like everyone knew I wanted to read this book and I just couldn't fit it on my TBR. So I'm very happy that it got picked. So this is about two women. So, sorry, I'm going to need a little bit of a reminder. Oh yeah, so our first character is Alice Lee, and she arrives in New York City on her 18th birthday with nothing but $600 cash and a stolen camera, and then she turns into the city's latest Jane Doe when she's murdered. We also have Ruby, who's moved across half of the world to start over, but she's feeling lonelier than ever, and then she discovers Alice's body by the Hudson River. So this book, instead of being like a whodunit focusing on the killer, I think it more focuses on Alice, the victim, and it says that she is kind of yeah, it's about who she was and what did she leave behind, because Ruby is the key to solving the mystery of her life, and she's struggling to forget what she saw that morning, and she finds herself unable to let Alice go, not until she's given the ending she deserves. So I think it sounds like a beautiful book, more focusing on the life of the victim, because, you know, in a lot of these stories we more focus on the killer and trying to figure out who the killer was, and the victim kind of becomes this faceless, like nameless, I mean like forgotten person. So I think it's going to be a beautiful story about who Alice was and what made her her. So I'm so fascinated by the blurb of this book, and yeah, beyond excited that it got picked in the poll. So then we have prompt number 6, Thanos, a book that intimidates you. So I have picked out a book for this. I can't tell you what it is. It's going to be secret. I'm doing some themed reading vlogs at the moment, and that's going to be one of the books featured in it. But yeah, it's a secret, so I can't tell you, sorry. So Marvelathon also has team prompts, and I said, screw it, let's just add these onto the TBR. Why not? Like, I haven't got enough to read already. So clearly there's going to be a lot of audiobooking this month. The first prompt is read a book that has that is African inspired. So I believe this, tell me if I'm wrong, Children of Blood and Bone by Tommy Adeyemi is West African inspired. This one I'm just gonna have to read the blurb, fam. I can't memorize this. So this is about Azili, and she remembers on the soil of Orisha hummed with magic. Burners ignited flames, Tigers beckoned waves, and Zili's Reaper Mother summoned forth souls. But everything changed once magic disappeared. Under the orders of a ruthless king, the Magi were targeted and killed, leaving Azili without a mother and her people without hope. Now, Zili has one chance to bring back magic and strike against the monarchy. With the help of the rogue princess, Zili must outwit and outrun the crown prince, who is hell-bent on eradicating magic for good. Danger lurks in Orisha, where snow leopards prowl and vengeful spirits wait in the waters. Yet the greatest threat may be Zili herself, as she struggles to control her powers and her growing feelings for an enemy. Yeah, this is another one that I've ashamed that I haven't read yet. This might be one that I might have to audiobook it, because it's chunky. The second team prompt is read a book with an animal companion. So for that I'm doing the second book in the Farseer trilogy, Royal Assassin. This is by Robin Hobb. So the first book is it's about Fitz, and Fitz is a royal bastard. He's a bastard of the crown prince, and he kind of grows up in the stable with just kind of the street children and animals to keep him company. And then he is to be made useful for the crown. He's trained to be an assassin, and also trained to use his family's magic. So yeah, lots of cute little animal companions in the first book. So I'm excited to see what Fitz gets up to in this series. This is also one I might have to audiobook actually. It's another chunky one. What am I doing to myself this month? That's all for Marvelathon. Let's jump into Desertathon. I also don't think I said at the start, of course, all of the announcement videos to each of these readathons will be linked in the description below, just in case you guys want to join in. So, Desertathon again is created by Jane from the Bookaholic. So in Desertathon you are making some type of dessert. So you get to pick a recipe and all the ingredients are the prompts. So I'll be making a red velvet cake, my fave. So let's get into the prompts for that. Ingredient number 1, red food colouring, which is read a book with a red cover. So again, I can't tell you, it's the same secret book from the last prompt from Marvelathon. Again, it's for a reading vlog, so I can't tell you because it's gonna be a surprise. Prompt number 2, buttermilk. Pick a book that's low on your TBR. So I'm gonna go with An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. Never read anything by him before, but I always wanted to, and this is one that really caught my attention. Because Hank Green is very smart, so I don't think I'll be able to understand his other books. But this one I might have a chance because, yeah, it sounds a little bit more up my alley. So this is about these things called Carls that just like appear on Earth like at 3 AM in New York City. And our main character, April, just like stumbles across one. And the Carls are like these statues that kind of look like Transformers, and they look like they're wearing like samurai armor. So April and her friend film it and upload it to YouTube, and then she wakes up the next day and realizes that she's like a viral sensation because she's like the first person to document these things that have just appeared on Earth, and suddenly they're everywhere, international, across the world, they've just appeared. So then overnight April kind of becomes like a YouTube sensation, and I think it's about her dealing with the fame and how the impact it has on her relationships, her safety, and all her identity as well. And all eyes are on April to figure out not just what the Carls are, but what they want from us. So I'm fascinated. This little bit at the end of the blurb as well is what really caught my attention. Compulsively entertaining and powerfully relevant, this book grapples with big themes including how social media is changing fame, rhetoric and radicalization, how our culture deals with fear and uncertainty, and how vilification and adoration spring from the same dehumanization that follows a life in the public eye. So like, how good does that sound? Sounds really relevant as well. Prompt number 3 is vinegar, so continue/finish a series. For this prompt I'm going to be continuing a series, and that is the Vampire Academy series with book 2, Frostbite by Rochelle Mead. I'm just rereading the Vampire Academy because why the hell not? Although at this point of filming on the, what is it, the 26th? Yeah, the 26th, and I have not finished Vampire Academy, so I need to get that done. Yeah, I've read this series in high school and I want to reread it because I can't remember what happened. So yeah. Prompt number 4 is Vanilla, a book you keep saying you'll read. I'm just going to go Saga again for this one because I have picked this up so many times, put it on so many TBRs, it just never has happened. So yeah. Prompt number 5 is Flower, so read a book from your favourite genre. For that I am going with Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard. This is the second book in the Red Queen series. I have read this series before, it's one of my favourite series, but I have never done a reread ever, not even the first book. So I'm participating in the Red Queen read along. I will I will link that announcement video in the description in case you want to jump on in and join in with the second book. So yeah, this is this month's book and I'm thoroughly enjoying rereading the series. Oh yeah, it's my favourite genre because it's YA fantasy / dystopian. We're doing well, we're doing well. Prompt number 6 is Eggs, so read a book that's part of a series. For that I'm just going to do Spy Family Volume 3. I'm adoring this, it's adorable, it's fun, I love it so much, and I need to like keep ahead of the anime so I can watch the episode each week, so I need to get going and get ahead. So this is about Twilight, I forgot his name. See how horrible I am with names. His name's Twilight, he's a spy. And he's given this mission where he has to infiltrate and get into this really elite private school. So to do so he needs to create a little fake family to get in. So he adopts a little girl Anya. And he doesn't realize she's a telepath, and then his wife, this lady here, but he doesn't realize that she is a assassin. So it creates lots of fun, crazy situations. It's super heartwarming, and yeah, I'm excited to jump into the next volume. I was honestly just going to read all of manga last month, but I was like, no, I have books to read, so I finally now have a proper excuse to read this. So this brings us to the third readathon that I'm participating in for the month of June, the Not Safe for Work readathon, the crowning round. So again, this is created by Paige from Pages with Paige, and this round of the Not Safe for Workathon is pregnancy themed, if you couldn't tell by the name. This is because one of the lovely co-hosts, Crystal from Bond Book Reviews, is due to have a baby in June, so I think it's a great theme. So I have all the prompts written, folded up and put in this cup. I'm going to pick out... See, here's the thing, right? So this is my second time filming this video. I filmed it a couple of days ago, and you could tell I was not in the mood to film. It was the laziest thing I've ever done. It was horrendous. I think I read off the back of every book. I didn't even try and like memorize any of the blurbs. It was horrible. So I had to refilm it, but I did so well with my pulls. Like, I think I only added like one book and one manga onto my TBR. I did 5 pulls. So I feel like refilming is really going to backfire, because I'm doing it properly, and I'm putting all the prompts back in, and I'm doing it fresh. I'm not just pretending and pulling out the same ones. So yeah, this is definitely going to backfire. Let's do this. Why am I so nervous? I feel like this is just going to this is not going to end well. Okay, let's see what we got. Prompt number 1. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Breach. So got the little prompts here. Where's breach? Okay, so the prompt is read in a different format or manga counts. Okay, well that's easy. For that I will be doing Where's She Gone? Oh my god, one sec. Oh god, what have I done with it? There we go, here we go. For that one I'll be doing Spy Family Volume 3. Okay, we're off to a good start, hell yeah. Okay, I feel like that lulls me into like a false sense of security there. It went so well. Okay, pull number 2. If it goes well, should I risk it and do like a 6 pull? Or is that just like, just asking for trouble? Okay, prompt number 2. I don't know if you can see that. No. It says swollen boobs. I'm such a child. Okay, so that is read a big book / more than a handful. Personally, anything over 500 pages is big for me, and this book, The Royal Assassin, is like 640 pages, so I'm going to count Royal Assassin for this one. Alright, number 3. Let's see what I'm going to get. Okay, this one. Let's see. Okay, Braxton Hicks. Again, I don't know why I keep trying to show you. It's not going to work. Braxton Hicks. Let's see what that one is. Okay, Braxton Hicks is read a prequel. Shit. I don't think I have any prequels. This is going to be a problem. I am not happy about this at all, but I think the only prequel I have is The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins, the prequel to the Hunger Games trilogy, the one about, I think this is, yeah, literally about Snow when he was younger. I'm still salty that this book was written about Snow. Like, all of the amazing characters, side characters in the Hunger Games that you could have chosen from, and you chose Snow, the villain. Try to romanticize him with a little romance. Ew. Don't romanticize him. Don't try and make me feel like empathetic towards him. This is not a book review. This is a TBR video. But yeah, I literally think this is the only prequel I have. So I'm not happy about it, but it's going on the TBR. God damn it. Right, that one didn't go so well. Let's give me an easy one this time round, because that one kind of broke my heart a little bit. Okay. Okay. We got placenta pills. Let's see. Please be something nicer than that. I mean, to go back to this, even though I've already pulled another one, they just announced the movie's coming, so maybe it's good timing to read it. I don't know. I don't really want to, but I mean, if I could read it and get it off my shelf and make room for other ones if I know I'm not going to like it, maybe that's an added bonus. Anyway, what am I looking at? Placenta pills. Okay. Read a book that's Questionable in taste. Okay, so for questionable taste, I'm gonna go with the secret book that I've been talking about. Just because like it's probably not something that I should enjoy reading about. I know that's so cryptic, but trust me, it's a questionable taste book. I don't know, I'm feeling dumb. I feel like I want to do 2 more pulls instead of 1. Should I risk it? I'm feeling wild. Alright, actually let's see like how this one goes, and then we'll see if I need to maybe cut myself off. So let's see. This one is first trimester. Let's see what I'm going to need to read for that. Start a new series. I'm just going to double check, but I feel like something like this would be the start of a series. I'm not exactly sure. Let me go into Goodreads and triple check. So I'm checking Defy the Night by Bridget Kemmer. I feel like surely this wouldn't be a standalone with that kind of plot. Yep, there we go. Book 1 in, does it have a series name? Book 1 in the Defy the Night series. Let's do it. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm at 11 books currently, plus a graphic novel and a manga, so those take like half an hour to read. I'm feeling wild. Let's do 1 more pull. Alright, let's do it. I'm gonna regret this. Watch me regret it. Watch my face drop in like 30 seconds. Okay. Let's see what I got. Oh shit, I knew this was gonna backfire. Surprise, it's twins. I already know this one. It's the duology one. No, shit. Alright, so I'm gonna do Cryer's War by Nina Varela. I'm just gonna have to maybe find the sequel somewhere on Libby or something because I don't own it, and I would want to buy matching, and this one's obviously hardback, and I don't think the other hardback would come in time because Booktopia. So yeah, I don't know what this is about. This is about after the War of the Kinds ravaged the kingdom of Rabu, the Automae, designed to be the playthings of royals, took over the estates of their owners and bent the human race to their will. Now, Ayla, a human servant rising in the ranks at the house of the sovereign, dreams of avenging the death of her family by killing the sovereign's daughter, Lady Cryer, who was made to be beautiful, to be flawless, and to take over the work of her father. Cryer had been preparing to do just that, to inherit her father's rule over the land, but that was before she was betrothed to Sky, who seems to have 1,000 secrets. That was before she discovered her father isn't as benevolent as she thought. That was before she met Ala. Ala. Cracked it. Set in a rich imagined fantasy world. Yeah, I'm not going to read that bit. Yeah. And then the sequel I think is called The Iron Heart, so I'll be reading that as well. That backfired real quick. What have I done? Cool. Good ending. Oh my god, I cannot believe that just happened. I could not plan that like better if I tried. Like just the whole joke of that happening. I hate you, Paige, for putting that in. I hate you so much. No, I don't hate Paige. I hate myself. That was, I mean, no one's fault but mine that happened. Okay, so that's 15 books for the month of June. One of those being a manga and one of them being a graphic novel. One of them being a duology. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments, what are you planning on reading in the month of June? What readathons are you participating in? Is your TBR as chaotic as mine, or are the rest of you being sensible? As always, all of my social media links are in the description below. Like my video if you enjoyed this chaos. Actually give me a pity like. Give me a pity like for the duology prompt, please. And subscribe if you would like to see more from me. I'm gonna go now and yeah, think about what I've done. And I will see you in whatever I post next. Bye.